reopening 67th, but our restock will be on Saturday this week. We will have so much to get done, but we can't enjoy it. And we're having Target back in the bins. Do they not have Target in the bins?
I just want everyone to know that this is what happens while we're preparing to start the podcast.
Oh my God. They have Target items back in the bins.
Emily is looking
So everything that we were looking at was only Amazon?
Apparently.
Oh my God.
We have to go back.
Take my money.
All right. Well,
Oh boy.
that is how we're kicking off this podcast with Emily and her bins and her shopaholicness.
Ew, don't say that. People are really going to think I have a problem. I swear, I'm actually very smart with my money.
She is, actually. She's very good with her money. I, on the other hand, am not.
Trash.
I'm getting better. I feel like I'm getting better.
Ooh, you know what we could talk about then?
What do you want to talk about?
Is I would love to like have this be a question with another couple too, though, but just about joint bank accounts.
Oh.
You know, because honestly, like if you have one person, and it's usually how it is, one person who is just not the greatest, you know, with money, and then you usually have one that kind of is.
What I saw something that was like, relationships consist of one person with stomach problems and one person with back issues. And this is kind of a similar situation where you have one person who's good with money and the other person who's not.
Right. And like, what do? Do you join your money together or do you not?
We actually ventured into this conversation a few weeks ago because I forget what we were watching, but they had talked about like what do you call it? Like a hybrid type account where they each have their own individual account, but then they have a joint account too that they put all of their money in for their bills. And so the bills get automatically withdrawn from that account. And then they also have like it also allows them to save for like couple saving goals. Mm-hmm. So, no.
I'm not with it.
Still no, huh?
I don't know what it is. And I don't know. This could be something I need to work on with myself.
What?
I just feel like... Are you kidding me?
Oh, sorry. I hit that button by mistake.
Got excited.
Hit the button by mistake. Sorry about that.
I just feel very passionate about... I like to be in control of my money, and I feel like I work really hard for my money, and I would never want anyone to tell me how to spend it, how to save it. Like, no.
Right, but I think that's the part about like
no
having individual accounts plus a joint. You have your own money, spend it however you want. But then we're also contributing to something together, united as one. You know what I mean? It's like...
I mean, potentially. Like, I could get maybe talked into that if it was like almost like a business transaction where we're only putting money into this. The only time we're ever taking out money is for bills or when we agree on like a purchase or a trip. And that is it.
Yeah.
Because I would get so pissy.
This is me on record right now saying that that's exactly what that account would be for. Nothing else. I would never.
I don't know, though.
I would never take money out of there to spend it on something I needed or wanted. Not needed, wanted.
I don't know. I kind of want to like get other couples' mindset. Granted, we are not married, which I think plays a part into that, at least for me. Right? Because like I think there's like laws and crap with that. Like if we were to break up and we had a joint account, there's like nothing legally that's saying that you couldn't just take all of that money out and keep it for yourself.
Yeah, it's called basic human dignity.
It is 2023, honey. Who has that?
2023 is the year where everybody gets their shit together.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
No, I hear what you're saying. Your fear is that we break up, I take the money and split like Johnny Bananas did to Sarah on the challenge.
He didn't even split.
He didn't even split. He just I'm saying
Oh,
that he took the money and ran.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna Johnny Bananas you.
Well, I'm not saying that you would. I'm just saying like that could happen, and there would be nothing that could back me as far as like, no, that's mine.
Right. No, I understand. I hear what you're saying. I just think it's good because, like we read in the article, like articles that we looked at, you're doing something financially together. Like right now, honestly, right now we do nothing financially together.
I disagree.
You have your bills, I have my bills,
and the house bills we have.
But it's like, wouldn't it be great if those just came out automatically?
I think you need to clarify because you're making it sound like I don't pay bills.
Oh, no. I'm not saying that at all. No, not saying that at all. What I'm saying,
just so everyone knows, I also contribute to the household bills.
Oh yeah, she contributes more than just financially to the household.
I mean that too.
Think about it like this: would you have this same energy if I said, I'm going to make a chore chart and I'm going to separate your chores and my chores?
I would love that.
You're full of crap.
I would love that.
Okay, cool. On your chores, dishes and laundry.
Okay, but then like the next week you do dishes and laundry? Are we making it fair? No. Fair. I think you're missing the fair aspect.
And the fair aspect would be that we would both do some of the same chores, right? We would do our laundry, we would do the dishes, but like I'm not gonna go clean your car. I'm gonna clean my own car.
Well, you didn't dirty my car. Now, if you dirtied my car,
exactly. That's kind of in a roundabout. What I'm saying here is like, we live in this house together. There's the bills that come for the house. There's streaming services that we both use.
Mm-hmm.
So
I guess I don't understand the difference of what we do now versus that. Like it's the same. Like I'm still putting money.
I'll tell you what the difference is. It's a pain in the ass because I pay the bills and then you're like, I'll send you the money.
Well,
I have to log into every single
right now
account.
I just Zelle you, right? But my question to you, just so everyone knows, all the bills are actually under Richard's name, but I just Zelle him for what we discussed, right?
And the reason for that is because when we moved into this house that we got together, we just transferred the services over, and so everything was in my name. We just kept it that way.
Right, which is fine. But my question to you, though, is why not just change on those accounts to auto pay with my card? Like, why is that not a thing? Like, why can't we do that? Hello? Is anyone there? Is anyone there?
I don't like when you make good points.
It would be the same as putting it all into one account minus the saving aspect. Now, if there was a trip or something I could see, but then I don't know, you know me, I'd be like, whoa, SA, I put in $600 and you've added in $100. That TV is mine. You know what I mean? That's not fair either.
I do know, but I think this is part of it is like you see, and some of the disagreements we have too relate back to this. You still see things as you and me, instead of like the collective we. Right?
Yeah.
Right. So by you immediately going back to, wait, I put in and you put in blah, 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 blah. So that means I get to go on 6 roller coasters and you only get to go on 1.
Yeah, because that is fair. I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe there's a deeper issue here. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, maybe. I honestly, I would love to hear other people if they feel as strongly as me. I just know, like, I work my butt off. I'm not saying you don't. I know you also work your butt off, but I think you take on more bills that I don't agree with, and that's where my like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, spend your money smarter so I wouldn't have to put up $600 and maybe we could match that.
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
No, I understand. I get that.
So I think it's like, why am I sacrificing if you're necessarily not sacrificing as much as I'm having to sacrifice to be able to save that amount?
Right. Okay. That makes sense. I think.
Did I just win?
No, you didn't win.
Oh.
You made a good point, and I get that. What I am saying is that we would just have to be smart about how we set that account up.
Yeah.
And we would have to be smart about what we tied to that account.
Well, I think it would come down to communication and expectations of one another.
Yeah.
For that account.
Right. Communication.
That's what I said. That was my first one if you were listening.
Togetherness. Teamwork.
Ew. Just ew.
I do think though that if you are interested in jumping on this podcast with us, let us know.
Yeah, for real.
I got this nifty little device. You could even FaceTime in, and we could do the damn thing.
Yeah, I would love it.
That'd be cool.
I think it would be interesting to, because I know like I'm very opinionated, and I know you can get like that too.
Yeah.
And to have other people on the podcast like shedding light on maybe a different mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm all here for like growth and learning different angles and aspects and all that stuff.
Growth and development.
That's right.
That's where we're at.
Working on ourselves. We're working on that money.
All right.
No?
Moving on.
Oh, okay. Insane.
What do you think is the thing that you experienced as a teenager as far as peer pressure that you could look back on and go, that was definitely peer pressure?
Oh, that's a good one.
And what would you go back and tell yourself right now?
God. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I was like a really good kid. I think I don't know. I think that's like a good question that I would actually have to think about. Are you texting over there? What's happening?
Sorry. Maddie just texted me a picture of her Converse that are falling apart at the seams. So that's exciting.
I really like, I'm struggling with this question. Partially because I know my mom's going to listen to it.
Okay.
I think, God, I don't know. That's hard.
Yeah, see, I was a pretty good kid too, so I really didn't, and I wasn't afraid to tell the people around me,
no,
kick rocks, homeboy.
I know. I feel like I'm the same. Like nothing comes like straight to mind where I'm like, oh my God, definitely this. And like, I regret it. Like you know me, if I don't want to do it, I'll be like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. 100%. I remember somebody saying like, hey, smoke weed with us. And I said no. To this day, I have never done a single drug in my life.
Okay. Good for you.
I've never smoked a cigarette. I've never chewed tobacco.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that that's bad for anybody that has. I'm just saying like,
yeah, that's
an example of like, hey, I could have done those things, but
yeah,
did not succumb to peer pressure because peer pressure sucks.
But I guess like, so yes, like I did try a cigarette one time, absolutely hated it. And I also tried weed, but I will say it wasn't because I like felt peer pressure. Like I was genuinely curious. Like, what's all this hype? Like, show me what this is about. Yes.
What is this hype?
Literally. And then I'll never forget.
Of hype.
I took one thing. It was is it called a drag? I don't even know. An inhale of the cigarette, whatever it's called. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like I was like, why?
Cigarette smoke smell just did it for me. I'm like, yeah, I never want to try that.
No, I mean, I will never try it again. It was literally I've tried it once.
You know, the other good thing that like really, you know, pushed me away from cigarettes too was cancer. I mean,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. And honestly, like my whole childhood, like my My grandfather like just smoked cigarettes. I mean, you know what I mean? I was raised in that.
Same.
And so like it doesn't bother me because I'm so used to it. But just like, I tried it that one time and I was like, it like literally burned my esophagus. Like I was like, I don't know if I did it right or what, but I was like, this is hell.
Yo, but she can shoot tequila like nobody's business.
That's right.
She's got a chest full of hair, but no, never mind that. Forget the cigarette.
Touche.
I just think that in a world today, like with social media and the ability to have information at your fingertips right away, peer pressure is that much stronger.
You know what is crazy that I'm almost kind of scared about, because like in our generation, we never really had to deal with it, was like the online bullying.
Yeah, for sure.
And that is terrifying because it's like, I think from like usually when things happen, like even with the girls or whatever, and they're telling us stories about friends, like I feel like we're able to kind of navigate those conversations from just because we've experienced it ourselves. Right. But like that realm is completely different.
It's different. I mean, we had
MySpace, but there wasn't really like bullying going on. It was just,
yeah, the only way you knew somebody like didn't like you was if
you were not on their top 10.
Got removed from their top. It's top 8.
Was it?
This one. Who is this person? This is how you know. This is our age difference showing again.
Was it?
Top 8. It was top 8. I think at some point. No. I think at some point they like gave you the option. Do you want top 8, top 10, top 12?
Oh, for some reason I just remember top 10, but maybe it was top 8.
It was top 8. That's how you knew. Where do I sit in your life?
You always tell the mood because they would change the song of their profile. I'm like, ooh, she's going through a heartbreak. Oh, yeah. Girl.
Yeah. That person's single now. They have Lil Jon and the East Side Boys on theirs.
Ooh, they in love.
That's right. I remember the first time I signed up for Facebook, not MySpace, Facebook. I thought I was doing something wrong.
What do you mean? I don't know. There wasn't a top or what?
There wasn't just like a lot of like people on Facebook, and so I'm like, oh, do I even get on Facebook? Is like that where the cool kids are? Or
is that a thing?
Yeah. Am I not a cool kid if I'm on Facebook? Is this like where the Dungeons and Dragons kids hang out?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you didn't know.
It was wild.
So anyway, but back then, like, you really didn't see much of like the online bullying. I know that's like where it kind of started. Mm-hmm. I've heard a lot of stories, but I didn't experience it growing up.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, too, like, not just like bullying, but like predators in general now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like a whole new realm that like I'm honestly terrified to have to.
It's very scary. I watched it popped up on my TikTok or something. They sometimes like the Chris Hansen like To Catch a Predator or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes I'll look up like true crime stuff or whatever. But then there was this one where it was like, hey, let's see how long this takes. And so they posted as like a 13-year-old female or something. And within
I think you shared that with me.
Yeah, within like 5 minutes, she had been contacted by a 30-year-old man.
It was really disturbing, honestly.
Yeah.
And just the amount.
Yeah. It happened so fast. And then, now I'm seeing things about like, here's different ways to know if people are trying to human traffic you at the store.
Well, and that's one thing I will say, like, I feel like I'm so hyper aware whenever I take Gray out by myself because you hear all of those like stories. You know what I mean? Like they're after like the single moms out on the store, and the multiple kids, and it's just like so freaking scary.
I saw one today where they like write on the headlight like a W for woman, and then the number of dots they put after it is how many kids that woman has.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Like I get so.
Or the one where they like tie like a plastic bag to the front of your car or something, and when you get out to get it, that's when they grab you. We went from peer pressure to human trafficking.
I know, like it happened real fast, but it's true. Like it's just, I think things like that have always happened, but it's just not to the scale that it's operating nowadays and how easy it is nowadays.
Because of things like social media,
Right.
where things are right at your fingertip immediately. And we're so like, as a society, like so focused on the number of likes that we have on our posts,
Right.
or whatever. Like we want people to recognize us, and we want people to accept us and give us attention or whatever.
It's literally an addiction.
And as kids, especially as teenagers or preteens or whatever, your biggest thing is, I want to fit in.
Right.
And so if people are showing us attention, you're more likely to, allow them to pay you that attention. And it's like, that's terrifying.
Well, it's really hard. I feel like maybe not so much for like Maddie's age group, but even like Cam, like being able to teach without like terrifying them, I think is like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like even with Gray, like he wants to say hi to everyone, and it gets to a point where I'm like, okay, buddy, like you can't always say hi to everyone and like give everyone a high five, like, and it's just
that's why we were at Home Depot the other day and trying to give high fives to everybody. I'm like, okay,
and it's
buddy,
just like,
shut it down.
I know.
Like he's just trying to be like a nice.
No, I know. They're so innocent.
His innocence is like shining.
And
through.
I don't ever want to take that away, but I don't want someone else. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's really hard. Parenting's really hard.
But like, going back to the peer pressure thing, like we've seen there's that kid that like ended up killing himself or something. And it was all because the girl that he was interested in was like encouraging him to do it.
That is so disgusting.
It's disgusting. But imagine like if that person
so
was
sad.
able to pressure that kid just via text message. Like, hey, you should do this.
But
do that.
there's been so many like stories like that. This is all making me really sad. Like I felt like we started off okay. I'm just sad.
Yeah, we went from bank accounts to
this is really sad.
Offing yourself, yeah.
It's like hard because I just couldn't, like me being obviously before I had Gray, it was still just as sad. But like having a kid now that like you couldn't imagine anything like that happening to, it's just like I feel for those parents.
Yep.
And like the amount of probably like guilt and blame that they have for not being able to protect their kids. Like I'm gonna cry. It's just like so sad.
Well, the other part that's crazy is like we push like, oh, be your individual person, like be you, like don't let anybody change you, like this and that. But kids are so afraid to do that because of like the online bullying and all that.
Yeah, well, just society in general.
Bullies can kiss my ass.
Yeah, that's right.
I was bullied when I was a kid.
Same.
And it wasn't until I stood up to that bully.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, all right, maybe I should not mess with this kid.
It wasn't
anymore.
until I threatened her ass I got called into the principal's office.
Right. And you wonder where the spiciness started. It started with that bully.
That's right.
Right there.
That's right. I mean, crazy. I've always been spicy. Come on.
That's true. There's some Mexican in there somewhere.
Somewhere, I swear.
It's gotta be. You got some Mexican in you.
I swear. Okay, Richard, don't give me that look. I'm done here. Done.
All right. What else?
I don't know. I feel like we need to end it on a high positive note because that took a turn.
That took a
we can talk about just like weddings, I guess.
Ooh.
Or you know what I mean? Because like
we are prepping for Jason and Vanessa's wedding. We're gonna go. It's up in Flagstaff, and they've rented out this really cool house that holds like a gajillion people. And they're gonna party it up, and we're gonna party it up.
Oh, you know what?
What?
You're the best man. Are you gonna give us a little snippet of your best man?
Sorry,
speech?
I'm the what now?
Best man.
That's right. The
not,
best.
Not my best man. His best man.
Oh, you best believe I'm both.
What are you gonna say? Do you have added pressure for a best man speech? Am 100%. I hyping you up too much?
I feel like you're peer pressuring me.
Oh.
No. I think, I really don't know where I'm headed with the best man speech yet.
Really?
Really, like,
okay.
Part of me, like, honestly, being very vulnerable right here on this podcast.
Ooh, give it to us. Vulnerable.
If anybody
Yes.
makes fun of me or bullies me because of this, I swear to God.
Well, not after we just talked about that. I
they
hope
better
not.
They better not. When Jason told me here in our living room
Mm-hmm.
that he was going to propose to Vanessa,
Mm-hmm. You cried.
I cried.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made him emotional. We had like a little moment here in the living room. But the truth is, like, I just love him so much. Like, I want him to be happy and to know that he's found that person that makes him happy.
Mm-hmm.
That then makes me happy, right? So then to top it all off, he's like, let's go to breakfast. And I'm like, cool, let's go to breakfast. So we go to IHOP and I'm sitting there enjoying my chicken and pancakes, which, by the way, if you have not had chicken and pancakes from the International House of Pancakes, get on it. Not chicken and waffles.
We are not sponsored by IHOP, by the
Not
way.
chicken and waffles, chicken and pancakes. I'm enjoying my food, and he goes, hey, I wanted to ask you something. I said, what is it? Like, I really want to know because
What did you think it was originally?
I really didn't have any like preconceived notion, but I was thinking something like, could you watch our house for like a weekend or, something
Yeah.
very minor,
Mhm.
right? It's been a long time since he's asked me for like help with money or anything, so I wasn't worried about that. And he asked me to be his best man. And you know what I did?
You cried?
I cried at IHOP over my chicken and pancakes. And so now the chicken and pancakes are like sentimental to me because I'm like, this is when Jason asked me to be his best man.
Oh my God.
It was kind of like,
Was there any part of you that you were like,
oh, I feel like I'm being interviewed now. Usually I'm the one asking questions.
I
Maybe-
know.
No, keep it coming. I like this.
Just that you were like hesitant to say yes? Like, was there any part of you that it was like, oh shit?
No, there wasn't any part of me that was hesitant to say yes. It wasn't until afterwards where I was like,
What does this mean?
what does a best man do? Am I just like a man, but because I've been around for 26 years, I'm just the best one at it? Or do I have like duties?
You have duties, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I started looking it up and I'm like, it's definitely not as much as like a maid of honor. Like,
Yeah.
if you've been asked to be a maid of honor or have been a maid of honor in a wedding, like, kudos to you because your responsibility checklist is unreal.
Yeah.
Mine's just making sure he's good,
I was about to say, making sure you throw a bomb ass bachelor.
which he doesn't even really want.
I know, but I still, yeah, I know. But still, like, I still think it should be like a.
So part of me, because of this interaction of like him telling me he's going to propose to Vanessa and me getting emotional, and then him asking me to be his best man and me getting emotional, and then him getting emotional, which is just what happens now apparently, because Jason never used to be that guy.
Did you used to be that guy?
No. You know what ruined us?
Kids.
Children.
Mm-hmm.
Ruiners.
Me too.
Ruiners.
Yeah, preach.
Now I just like, watch like kids saying hi to daddy on their freaking, oh, hi dad, like coming home from work or whatever. And I'm like tears in my eyes,
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've thought about this two ways. I can be emotional and sappy and just like think of all of the things that we've been through over the last 26 years that have led us to this point where now he is going to be a married man. God willing that Vanessa still says yes after spending this much time with him.
Yeah.
Or, I could talk about his machine gun farts, his ingrown toenails, and him thinking a Taco Bell cup was deflating and calling that good for my my speech.
Just don't pull a Snooki in a, what's her name?
Jenny
Jenny
and Dina.
and Dina speech. That's
Oh,
it.
yeah. Could you imagine if Jason started acting like Angelina?
No, not funny because that would be so hard to watch, but like wild thought.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. No, I don't know.
I mean, did you think you were going to get asked to be best man then?
No, I didn't.
Especially since he has brothers, right?
I did not. He has 4 brothers
So were you like, oh
and
my
a sister.
God, me?
Yeah, I was like, what? Like
Aw.
part of me was like, all right, cool, like maybe I'll be like head usher or something.
Head usher.
You know what I mean? Maybe I'll just show people.
Oh, you
that
could have like ordained them.
I could have, but his brother Chris is actually an ordained
Oh, that's cool.
minister.
Dope.
Yeah, I can't remember if he said that he's the one that's going to marry them or not. But I think that's what's happening.
Cute.
But anyway, he's his relationship with Chris, his relationship with Danny and Mike and Tommy is all very solid across the board.
Yeah.
And so, I thought I was at least at best
Like fourth in line.
Fourth or fifth in line,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
No.
Bottom of the pack.
No, he wants me to be the best man. And
I
on
love
top
that.
of that, he has two best men, me and LaShawn.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
So is it like double the best man speeches?
it might be, except,
Who's standing closest to Jason?
me. He asked me to stand next to him.
Are you sure that that's what he meant? We need clarification. Do
Yeah.
we need to call him?
No, he very specifically said that. He goes, I'm going to have you and LaShawn as my best men, but I want you next to me. And I'm like, done.
Oh.
Done. You know what? I rode next to you when we were egging cars in high school. I'm going to ride next to you when you're saying I do.
Is it just because you've known him longer? Have you guys known him the same amount of time? Are you guys just closer?
No,
give me the dirt.
I've known him a lot longer.
Okay. Well, then that makes sense.
A lot longer. Like Jason met him after high school.
Gotcha.
I met him
Do you know
elementary
him?
school.
LaShawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a couple logos for him, but we've hung, we went out before,
Yeah.
like the group of guys. And
So
whatever.
like there was never once where you guys like connected and was like, we should probably do something fun with Jason before. And by fun, I mean non-stripper hooker status. In case Vanessa's listening to this.
No, it was never a question. Like we weren't ever gonna do anything like stripper related. Like Jason
Good.
made it very clear, like that's not what I want, if anything.
Good.
Which is cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have any desire to be a part of that life. What I am saying is that I don't think dudes think on that brainwave.
Really? Because I'm like, bro, like, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
I know you've asked me a couple of
Like,
times,
you're the best. Like, do not.
what are you doing for the bachelor party? And I'm like, bachelor party? What?
Like, you got to, like,
But I had to like make sure like Jason wanted to do something. So I asked him. And I think the only thing he really said was like, we can go have some, beers or whatever in downtown Flag. And I'm like,
Right. But, like, when I'm saying bachelor, like, I know that neither one of you are at, like, obviously I know Jason, right? So
mhm.
I know that neither one of you are at a place where you guys just want to like go out and party. Like,
Oh,
the
yeah,
hungover game is too real
Mm-mm.
for that. But what I meant was like, I don't know, go catch a baseball game. Like, go axe throwing. Like, go shooting. Like, I don't know. Like, do like bro stuff. Like, what do bros do?
We hang out
Yeah, but like hang out where?
with our wang out.
Okay.
Oh,
Really?
no.
That's fucking weird.
No, that's not what
I'm
happens.
uncomfortable.
That's not what happens. Yeah, I don't know. I asked him, I said, hey, like, bachelor party, what are we doing? Like, what's on your, here's top 3 things I would want to do list. And the only thing he said was like, hey, maybe the night before we can go grab beers and Flag. And I'm just like, we are boring nowadays.
Yeah.
We are old, boring men. That's what we are.
Yeah.
And I use the term men lightly.
I don't know. I don't know.
I got to tell you, though, as we get closer, like, I start thinking back of, like, more of, like, our history together and, like, things that we've
Like, did you ever think he was
experienced.
going to get married? Like, I know you've seen the revolution, right? Because you guys have, like, known each other for a very long time.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have seen the evolution.
what did I say?
You said revolution. And there was...
What's the difference? Evolution,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, evolution.
That's
is
what
like
I
him
meant.
changing over time.
I swear I'm smart.
Yeah, I mean, I saw it. I don't really think I saw him getting married. And if I did, I think it would have been not this late in life.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
What about me?
Do you ever see yourself getting married?
I do, you hot mama.
No, I'm being serious. Like, like when you think about your younger self
Oh,
and you picture your life.
when I was a kid, I told my grandparents that when I got married, my wife and I and our kids were still going to live with them. And so that changed. Yeah.
What?
I just told him I was never leaving. So I said,
Oh.
I was like Gray's age.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well, can you like let me know how old you were?
Yeah, no.
You're like, yeah, last year.
Yeah, this wasn't like a year ago or anything. No. No, to be honest with you, like coming out of high school and everything, I was like, nah, I don't think I'm ever going to get married.
Yeah, it's like so weird because like growing up, I was like excited
about
like for marriage and like having a big wedding and all of it. And it's like not like that.
It's not.
It's really not like that. And it's almost like I'm open to marriage, but even that, I'm like, oh, like elope.
Yeah.
I want no part in a big wedding at all.
Like, well, I mean, I think we've talked about this before. Like, the idea of a big wedding sometimes is like, that'd be freaking cool. Like going all out and being able to pick your dress and like the whole wedding experience, right? But then there's a much bigger part of me that's like, I don't want that at all.
No, like I'm all here. Like I would still want a pretty dress and I would still want the go and find it. And I would want a bomb ass photographer and a bomb ass location. By bomb ass location, I mean like up in the pines. Like that to me. And a taco truck.
Yeah.
That to me, chef's kiss.
What's crazy is like we had started like we had picked a date.
Mm-hmm. And I booked a photographer.
And you booked a photographer.
Mm-hmm.
We were
halfway there.
We needed a taco truck and pines and a dress. That's it. And we were good to go.
Yeah.
And COVID
hit.
Shut the world down.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, it hasn't changed anything. Like, no, I didn't see myself ever getting married coming out of high school. And then here you come like a hurricane.
Like a hurricane.
Hurricane Emily just.
And that's a hurricane name, so.
Just changing the path and, creating this path of fantastic destruction along the way.
Does it bother you when I'm like, I don't need to get married?
It doesn't bother me. Would I like to marry you? Yes.
Okay.
Would I want to marry you? Yes. Do I want to? Yes. Is it something I still plan on doing? Yes. But, I look at, my oldest brother, Henry, and my quote unquote sister-in-law, Lydia.
Mm-hmm.
They were engaged for like 20 plus years.
Oh, really?
Before they ever even thought about like getting married.
Well.
And so it's like, and they're still together. They've been together forever. I think my oldest nephew is like late 20s.
Well, I feel like after like a certain amount of time, like it's like, why do people get married? Is it because that's what society tells you to do?
I mean, I think after a certain period of time, like of living together or whatever, like isn't it like a common law thing?
Well, it's 7 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
Which we have 2 more to go.
2 more, yeah, we do. And then we're just like,
you know what I mean? And then what? We're just like technically married or not? I mean, not legally, but you know what I mean? Like under the law.
Yeah, we're jumping the broom as we're sweeping up the kitchen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like, it's very weird to me. And I never thought for a second that I would have a kid before I was married.
Yeah.
Like literally, like.
But going back to the wedding thing, like, would you want like a maid of honor?
No. I wouldn't want a
wedding party at all.
Nope. I literally would want the kids involved, and that's about it. And just like a few of our family members to be there.
Yeah.
Like max 20 people all together.
Oh boy.
Which is like all of your family.
It's
so like
my whole
2 of mine.
Like my whole family. Oh man, that's just like my brother and sister and my grandparents and my mom, and we're done. Yeah. Crazy.
I mean, really, like the less amount of people, the better, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I just like see the day as far as like just love and energy and good vibes and no drama, and the smaller the better.
Here's, what I've always thought of when we talk about like a wedding in the Pines?
Mm-hmm.
Twilight.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, then
why
why would you ever agree to a wedding in the Pines?
I don't know.
Are you gonna turn into a werewolf?
Maybe
Are you a vampire?
maybe I sparkle in the sunlight. I
Do
don't know.
you sparkle in the sunlight?
I do.
You are a little pasty.
Okay. I hate that. I hate that you call me pasty. I saw this new dudes only self tanner online the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is it dudes only?
Because it, like, from what I was listening to the guy talk, he was talking about how it matches specifically to dudes' pH levels or whatever, and like,
yeah,
whatever.
So it's
That's
like it's
way off
men's
topic.
cosmetic line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Men's cosmetics.
Love that.
I've also heard, because we listened to Tom Sandoval on the Howie Mandel podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and he was talking about how he has his own men's cosmetics lines, but it's like legit makeup for dudes.
Yeah, wild.
There's no
I know,
way
like,
that you can change the wording of what that product is and make me feel any better about putting makeup on my face.
I mean, maybe he, like, I think we should look it up, because I'm assuming that there's like lotions and like that sort of stuff, which I could see as that's like non-makeup. That's cosmetic.
Lotions are cosmetic.
Well, I would define it more towards that than makeup.
I mean, I do have my Manscaped stuff that is
What's that? What's any different? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
What's different between some lotion and lotion for your balls?
I mean, I wasn't gonna put it out there for the world to know. That's funny. That's funny stuff. Yeah, but I do hope to, take the plunge with you one day.
I love that.
Plunge.
Take the plunge. That sounds so freaking daunting.
I do hope to jump off the deep end with you. Make the leap.
Oh my God.
Get hitched.
I wonder.
Jump the broom. Take the vows.
I wonder where all of those like stemmed from.
Yeah. Like the other day when I told you what the rule of thumb was. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
But you can't, like, I don't remember where it was, but
Yeah.
you could beat your wife as long as it wasn't like with a stick thicker than the width of your thumb.
Which I had no idea that that's where it came from.
Then I showed her what it was all. No, I'm kidding. Just joking.
No, that's not funny.
It's not funny.
Not funny.
It's not funny.
No, it's really not funny.
It's not funny.
I'm not laughing.
In my head.
No.
I was like,
Yeah, no. Are you kidding me? I'd beat your ass. I don't know who you're kidding. You could try.
She raises a good point here. All right, so let me just recap here really quick. So we went from joint bank accounts to
Sad
peer
things.
pressure and potential suicide to best man to weddings.
I don't know how we got here.
Here is
It's
the
late.
moral of the story. This is what I'm going to wrap it up with.
Okay. I'm ready.
If for some reason, fellas, she peer pressures you into getting married, make sure you have a good best man and decide what your financial situation is going to look like, because it's going to be important. Finances are one of the biggest causes of arguments in relationships. So,
And divorces.
do not get peer pressured into marriage unless you are ready to make these decisions.
Wow. Do you feel peer pressured?
Not at all.
Oh.
If I
Interesting. Do you think guys feel peer pressured to get married?
do you remember that show we watched, the Ultimatum show, where they're like,
Oh, yeah, I guess
shit
you're
or
right.
get off the pot type thing?
Well,
That's pressure.
some guys need that.
I think dudes in general, and I'm not trying to be like a men's rights thing or anything like that. So
Yeah, don't do that here.
ladies, just get off of it already. And
What?
if you do come for me, you're gonna get an earful. So just don't do it.
What are you about to
What
say?
I think though is that there is a lot of pressure on men, and I think that the stigma is that men are not supposed to talk about that. We're supposed to suck it up and take it, and the only people we talk about it to are other dudes. We don't talk about it with anybody else. Anybody else, we put on a strong face and we, hide behind humor.
So I guess this might be another topic combo because do you think it's fair to be in a relationship with someone that wants to get married, right? Like the end goal, like, hey, marriage is in my future. This is what I want. This is a goal of mine. And then for you to not be at that same point in your life, do you think it's fair to even be in that relationship? Because I feel like that's where this, like specifically with that show at least, like I can't obviously speak for all instances, but that show is because, there's couples that have been together for 5, 6, 7 years and the partner is like, hey, I want to get married.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
I think it's like you asked me just a few minutes ago, like, do I want to get married and am I okay knowing that you might not want to?
Mm-hmm.
That's a conversation you have to have.
Are you peer pressuring me?
Not at all. Like, if you're not adult enough to and mature enough to have that conversation of like, this is what I want, but I know you don't, and I'm cool with it, but just know that somewhere in the back of my mind, like if you're ever ready, I'm ready too. Like that's a conversation to have. You don't take them on a TV show and say, hey, I want you to spend the next 3 weeks with somebody else, and then at the end of it, I want you to decide, are you going to marry me or not? And if you don't marry me, then our relationship's over. Like, what?
Well, I think there was a couple of them that like had tried to have that conversation.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? And they were like, oh yeah, I do, just not yet. And it's like, that's where I feel like that's not
you're doing.
What?
You're just like, not yet. You're just gonna keep telling me not yet. Be like,
and then you're gonna take me on the ultimatum show.
Hey, let's get married. You're like, I gotta go to the store real quick.
I'm busy. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like sometimes I hear you, right? I hear you, but that also might be self-inflicted too.
Yeah, I could see that.
Not always, but it could be self-inflicted.
I think, yes, we there's several different layers to this, but I think one of them starts with normalizing that dudes feel pressure too.
Women do too.
Women do too.
Yep.
But the difference is that y'all tell us.
Not always. That's not fair.
Y'all let us know.
I feel like
when
society has just like done it to both.
Yeah.
Like
right now, like
you feel peer pressure. Like I'm saying, you as like man, right? Feel peer pressure to get married, but like women get peer pressure to work 40 plus hours a week, cook, clean, and raise the kids. That's the peer pressure we get.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I'm sorry, boo-boo. What you doing?
Not in this house. I cook.
I mean, you do cook, but there comes that old-fashioned back in the day type generalizations that...
Yeah, which, dudes, if you're out there still thinking you live in 1954, get your life together.
Mama got a job.
That's right. Women deserve equal pay, equal responsibility.
Amen.
That's right. And when they lean back and they smack you across, I'm kidding.
I'm like, damn, what do you have me up until?
All right. So dudes, if you're getting peer pressured into getting married, be prepared to make decisions.
Well, women out there, don't cave under the peer pressure. Stand up for yourself.
That's right. Unless that peer pressure is, we should really eat pizza tonight.
Oh my God. I'm so done.
Give in to the pressure.
Stop. Okay, but for real, if anyone is interested in joining our podcast, we love other views.
Yes, come on in.
Please.
We're still in the baby stages of this podcast and like viewership and all that, or listening ship or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
But the more the merrier.
That's right.
So bring your ass.
And all your opinions.
No wrong opinions here.
Open here.
Okay.
Okay, bye.